friend called me with a water leak. And what was happening is these connections that go here and here, when the pump got loose, it started wobbling because it got cold and there was some ice in there. And what happened is it caused these pieces here where these connect here to not seal. And they basically started leaking, and quite extensively. So what we're going to do is we're going to build new ones. I'm going to show you what we got here. So to build this piece, we bought the new adapters all the way up and down and a piece of PVC. And to build this piece, for that piece, we bought these new adapters and this piece of PVC. We got some PVC glue and some cutters. So I'm gonna get to it. I don't have a camera holder for me tonight. So I'm gonna get to it, put it all together over here on the pump, and then I will follow up with you here when I'm done. All right, so here we are, the finished product. I ran into a little bit of a problem. I bought the wrong damn connector. This was supposed to be a T-square for both PVC, both going in both directions, and I screwed it up. So I kind of build a Frankenstein version of using the piece of the old one, connectors for the new one, and then the extra part that I bought, the extra piece that you saw in the parts list at the very beginning that I bought for this. I got lucky and actually had the extra piece here. But it does have new connectors here and here, which is the important piece on this. Instead of bleeding it like I would normally do, I basically just filled the tank with water before I even put the new pipe in, and that caused it to run the very first time. It's already filled the tank full once, and I have a faucet running on the inside, and it's draining down. I'm hoping at about 30 psi this will kick back in and run a second time, and that way you can see it run, and it shuts off at 50 psi. So it turns on at 30 like it's supposed to, turns off at 50. The well water comes in here, pumps up to here, down up into the softener, out of the softener, down and into the tank, which also supplies water back to the house here. This is just an evacuation valve for the softener wastewater. Not actually part of the pump itself. But as you can see, everything is back to normal. We're all working again. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I'll be glad to answer them. Other than that, we're just going to wait here for this to kick back on at about 30 psi. It's going down nice and slow as that faucet runs on the inside. I do have a valve out here I could probably turn on also. Let's just sneak out here, turn this on also. That'll probably help get it to kick back on a little faster. Let's see if it's going down any quicker now. There it's going. It's dropping pretty good now with two valves running. There it goes, kicking back on. Down at about 32 psi, which is a good pressure. We're going to turn this faucet back off. So now we got both faucets off, and this is building back up pressure. Should shut off around 50 psi. This is a large pump, so it doesn't take long for it to get there. And as soon as it's there, it will shut off, and there it is, shut off. Looks like everything's working perfectly. Hope you have what you need. If you have any questions, let me know.